think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 5-point 1st quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Shut 19, 5 in. Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
And they just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out 2nd and 10.
70 Lions, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Panther 11.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
It's It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check smash, check smash.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
60
4th down.
Bison, 60 Bison. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
4th down, pass coming. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly,
and he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 12. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Watch the back on this play. Let go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that thrust backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
Down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on seconds. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down give to Robinson. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Quick throw finds him out right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down, and that was impressive. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
At the 19-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
He's going to throw it. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. 70 Lions. 65 Cats. 65 Cats.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Here are the Falcons once again going for two.
The Falcons will line up for the
Hawk 70.
two-point
Hawk
conversion.
70. Check out.
Caught up the two. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the two-point try. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, set.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Go. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
First down.
Come on. Set.
1st and
70
10 at the
Timberwolves.
44-yard line.
Go.
Shotgun snap against Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
now looking to throw. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60. Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pitts brings it in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 65 check.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Hawks 70, Hawks, let go.
Running here with Bajan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18.
Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Tag. Go street. Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Gets this one to London. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19 target. Rig it. Let's go.
This is Robinson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Hand off that Robinson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The 6-yard line brings up 3rd down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And the Falcons attempting another two-point conversion.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Liking 18, 60 average, 60 average.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
Falcons 35, Cowboys 28. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. All in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to number 16. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're throwing it. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Get it.
Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Ready?
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Set go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Guess who? Pitts has another. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Bronco 80.
A run here with Robinson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got you in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregales connects. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late, and it puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, Braga hits another interception. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Second down now, 7 to go.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There's just something fun about throwing that fade up and knowing that even if a guy is there to defend it, you can watch your big tight end go up and get it just like that.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Okay, ready?
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
He finds him right side. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
46. Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. throw. 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 Maverick. 6.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup.
From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.